Kaylee Jefferson. This is the way the story has been told since the day it was printed up in the local newspaper. Kaylee Jefferson was having her 13th birthday party on her golden birthday. She was turning 13 on the 13th of the month in the year 2013, and she was very excited about that special day. Kaylee had a sunny disposition. She was kind, shy, and funny. She loved her family and her pets. She had curly red hair and green eyes. She had invited 4 of her best girlfriends to stay over for the weekend. They were to spend the night, and on the next day, her birthday, her father would barbecue, her mother ordered a cake from her favorite bakery. The girls would spend the day swimming in the pool, and she would get her gifts. On the night of the sleepover, one of her friends told them of a folklore tale of how to conjure up a woman that could be seen in the bathroom mirror. Her friends wanted to try it out. That made Kaylee uncomfortable, and after a while, she made an excuse to go downstairs, and she told her mother. Her mother reassured her that all these stories are always fake, and that even she had done them at slumber parties when she was young. She tried to reassure her that there was nothing to be afraid of. Kaylee wasn't feeling reassured as she made her way back up the stairs. When she entered the room, the girl whose idea it was had just begun to explain how it works. Okay, so, legend has it that right here in our own town was a woman who was accused of being a witch. Problem was, she was actually just a midwife, and some horrible little kids had just made up a lie. She ended up being burned at the stake. Anyway, her name was Prudence Good. Supposedly, even today, if you turn off your lights, close your eyes and whisper, "Burn Prudence Good. Burn Prudence Good. Burn Prudence Good." Then open your eyes. She will reach out from behind the glass. "Oh!" went all 5 girls. One commented that it sounded cool, and the others agreed, although Kaylee really did not think it sounded cool at all. They decided to do it, and went into the bathroom and turned off the lights. One of her friends volunteered to go first, so the group led her, but then said, "After you, it's me, and then me, and then me," until only Kaylee was left. She was relieved that she'd go last. The first girl stood in front of the mirror and started. "Burn Prudence Good. Burn Prudence Good. Burn Prudence." That is the point at which Kaylee yelled for her to stop. All the girls looked at her in shock. Then, irritation. Asking if she was too scared, a fraidy cat, a big baby. As teen girls are sometimes known to do, they insisted on teasing her until Kaylee was in tears and wishing that she had not had a slumber party at all. That now the party was ruined and it was all her fault. The 4 other girls stormed out of the bathroom and began to ignore Kaylee. They were putting nail polish on each other's toes and braiding their hair. By now, Kaylee was not only hurt but mad. Soon, her mom popped her head in and told them that it was late, time to get snuggled in, that they had a big day tomorrow. She kissed Kaylee on the forehead, told the girls good night, and they all got into their beds and sleeping bags. There was one last comment. Too bad that Kaylee had to ruin the entire night. Soon, everyone was sleeping except for Kaylee, who was feeling very hurt and angry. She slowly stood up and tiptoed into her bathroom. She turned the light off and stood in front of the mirror. "Okay, I can do this," she said to herself. She closed her eyes. Burn Prudence Good. Burn Prudence Good. Burn Prudence Good. She kept her eyes closed for another couple of seconds, and when she opened them, the terrifying face of a young woman was staring back at her from the mirror. She started to scream, but the creature reached out from the mirror and began to claw at her face, biting and tearing at her flesh. She tried to struggle, but she just wasn't strong enough to fight this being. The next morning, her parents walked into her room and awakened the girls. They were holding Kaylee's cake and balloons. She wasn't there. They figured she had to be in her bathroom, so they knocked on her door and yelled, "Happy birthday! Kaylee, come out now! Happy birthday!" When she didn't exit the room, her mother turned the handle and opened the door. What she saw was the body of Kaylee, grotesquely mutilated, lying on the floor, barely even recognizable.